friends, welcome to the show. This is going to be a lot of fun. This would have been a spotlight, except I got to check out one of their songs on a live stream just prior to this one, and that request on the live stream and this particular request is from my dear sister, Queen Mistletoe herself, Elsa. Thank you so much. We've got Heilung here. And this song is called Krigsgaldr, and they are from Copenhagen, Denmark. And well, at least that's where they were formed. But I do have some more information on this band from Elsa. So let's check out this information. We'll check out the video, and then we'll do a lyrical deep dive after we check out this video. So some information on Heilung. They're an experimental Nordic European folk ritual collective formed in Copenhagen in 2014. Their own term for what they do is amplified history, not Viking metal, not straight folk, not reenactment, but a modern ritual sound built from old text, reconstructed instruments, throat singing, drums, chanting, and electronics. The main core trio is Kai Uwe Faust, German vocalist, throat singer, lyricist, tattoo artist known for Old Norse-inspired tattoo work. He often provides the deep, growling, shamanic vocal presence. Christopher Juhl is a Danish composer, producer, and multi-instrumentalist. He shapes much of the production, electronics, percussion, and sound design. And Maria Franz, who is from Norway, vocalist and performer, also known from the band Ozen. Her voice gives Heilung much of its ethereal, feminine, ceremonial quality. Heilung began when Kai and Christopher connected creatively. Woo, that's a tough one. It's one of those days, folks. Creatively. Maria Franz joined shortly after and became the third key member. Sources differ slightly on whether to call the formal start 2014 or 2015, but the project was founded around 2014 and released its debut album in 2015. Heilung sound like a ritual from an ancient battlefield, a forced ceremony, and a dark electronic soundscape all at once. People often describe them as experimental folk, Nordic folk, neo-folk, ritual folk, dark folk, ambient, sometimes industrial folk. They're often loved by metal audiences, but they're not really a metal band. There are no, well, I can tell you from what I've seen already, the one song, no. I mean, technically they're not. There are no typical metal guitars or drum kit structures. The connection to metal is more about atmospheric darkness, atmosphere, the darkness, intensity, mythology, ritual, theatrically and raw force, and yet that's the connection to metal. That's why metalheads would, like myself, love them more like an influence than considered metal. And there's a lot of artists and types of genres out there that metalheads love because it has that same sort of intensity that metal music has. And there's a lot of folk metal bands out there, especially in Europe, but I mean all over the world, even in India and Japan and etc. So that's a common thing. What makes Heilung different is that they're not a folk metal band. They don't have that instrumentation. Okay. Heilung Live, Krigsgaldr Live is one of the key gateway performances for Heilung. It was recorded at Castlefest 2017 in the Netherlands as part of Live, their live album video project. What does Krigsgaldr mean? The title is usually understood as something like war spell, war incantation, or battle chant. Krieg is related to war, and Galdr refers to a kind of a chant spell or incantation in Old Norse Germanic magical tradition. So the title already tells you what the piece is trying to feel like. Not just a song about war, but a ritualized invocation of battle energy. Krigsgaldr is the moment where Heilung feels most like a war ritual. Drums, chants, bodies breathe and treat, but held inside a larger idea of healing and sacred ancestry. The live album Lifa is often more important than just a concert recording. For many people, Lifa is the moment Heilung's full identity became clear. Not just music, but costume, staging, history, ritual, myth, and communal energy all fused together. Thank you so much, Elsa, for the information. I love getting information. I put it all on a card and keep adding to this information. All right. And we'll have this link for you guys down below in that description box. You want to support this channel like Elsa, or you could join our Patreon. The link's right down below in that description. You can join for $1 a month. It really helps, keeps the lights on, helps me be able to put out content and support these bands. So I appreciate that. And if you like the vibe, please like and subscribe. Okay, this came out 8 years ago. Life is recorded live at Castlefest 2017 is all it says there. Remember that we are all brothers, all people, beasts, trees, and stone and wind. We all descend from the one great being that was always there before people lived and named it, before the first seed sprouted. True. Cool. I don't know if that's part of the lyrics of the song, but we'll be doing a lyric dive afterward. Kids, we're ready to go. Buckle up, pedal to the metal. I love the nature sounds of the birds. Wow. I love the instrumentation, all the bones and the naturally made instruments. You know, being here in the United States, I see such a connection to the Native American tribes right here in the United States, and I've been lucky enough to be there and witness some of them in different parts of the country, and I can tell you, very, very, very similar in a lot of ways. And I think that they could connect and have that sort of relation that, you know, hey, yeah, we have that same vibe. We have that same vibe going on. I'm loving like the way this song is just building up so far. Little things starting to come into the musical composition like that. I would have loved to have been in this show. Just the energy in this room must have been through the roof. I'm loving this, Elsa. I'm just feeling this. You can just feel it in your bones. There's something, I don't know for everybody if this affects you the same way, but for me, it's like a primitive calling. Like it feels like something innate in my DNA that just wants to reach out to this. Does that make any sense? I mean, I don't know. I don't have any Scandinavian heritage that I'm aware of, but there's just something about this feel that just calls to my spirit. I don't know how else to describe it. That's an awesome mic stand, by the way. And I've made out of an antler. Wow.
What am I supposed to do if I want to talk about peace and understanding? But you only understand the language of the soul. What if I want to make you understand that the path you chose leads to downfall? But you only understand the language of the soul. What if I want to tell you to leave me and my beloved ones in peace? But you only understand the language of the soul. Well, let the blade be the talker, so my tongue shall become iron, and words don't might you roar a war, revealing my divine anger's arrows shall strike all action for the good of all. I see my reflection in your eyes. My new age has just begun. Sword is soft, the fire of the furnace. It hungers to be hit and wants to have 100 sisters. In the coldest state of their existence, namely that's the maddest. In the morass of the red rain, beloved brother, enemy, I sing my soul song for you, the lullaby of obliteration. So I can wake up with a smile, bliss in my heart, and bliss in my heart, bliss in my heart.
That was really cool. Like dialogue back and forth. It's really surprised that it was in English. I expected Old Norse or some kind of ancient form of Germanic sort of. But I was a bit surprised about that. Like, wow, am I catching words here? I understand. Cool. But I'm liking that back and forth, and I'm liking that aggressiveness, that intensity, the throat singing. That's just badass. See, this is why it appeals to metalheads, for sure.
Coexistence, conflict, combat, devastation, regeneration, transformation. That is the best I can do for you. I see a great loop on the horizon. Promises a powerful sun to rise. No fire, no. It will make the old fires of purification, purification. Look like dying embers. 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 Look like dying embers.
cool. Wow. Whoa. Shields up. Ooh, that's awesome. Wow. I was entranced. Just feeling it. I highly recommend headphones, but I gotta admit, I'm dying to put this on the surround sound and just blast it in the house. That would be great. Okay, so this is off of lyricstranslate.com, okay? And it says here, as far as Krigsgaldr, it says war chant. Now, I don't know how accurate any of this translation is. This is all on Lyrics Translate. Whoever does this, whoever puts this in here, I'm hoping that it's correct. At least we'll get the right gist of it anyway. The household wanes, Vil threw a death wave over those. The oar locks wore out for with the tired mast top. The oarlocks wore out for with the tired mast top. Who brought the horde over to the far country? The godly fish from Firne's streams swimming in the drift of the land of shining meadows. What am I supposed to do if I want to talk about peace and understanding, but you only understand the language of the sword? What if I want to make you understand that the path you chose leads to downfall, but you only understand the language of the sword? What if I want to tell you to leave me and my beloved ones in peace, but you only understand the language of the sword? I let the blade do the talking, so my tongue shall become iron, and my words the mighty roar of war, revealing my divine anger's arrow shall strike. All action for the good of all. I see my reflection in your eyes, but my new age has just begun. The sword is soft in the fire of the furnace. It hungers to be hit and wants to have 100 sisters. In the coldest state of their existence, they may dance the maddest in the morass of the red rain. Beloved brother enemy, I sing my sword song for you. The lullaby of obliteration. Oh my goodness, that's a great line. The lullaby of obliteration. The sword song. So I can wake up with a smile and bliss in my heart and bliss in my heart and bliss in my heart. Coexistence, conflict, combat, devastation, regeneration, transformation. That is the best I can do for you. I see a gray gloom on the horizon that promises a powerful sun to rise, to melt away all moons. It will make the old fires of purification look like dying embers. Look like dying embers. The household wanes. Vil drew a death wave over those. The oarlocks wore out for with their tired mast top. Who brought the horde over to the far country? The godly fish from the Firne's stream swimming in the drift of the land of shining meadows. Who brought the horde over to the far country? Then it says, Yer men ero their era melaos. That's really cool. Really cool. I got some of that during the song, but not the whole thing. Hey, that's a war chant, all right. How dare you come here? We just want peace. But now I'm going to have to sing my sword song. And and lullaby you to sleep with it. Lullaby you to obliviation. That was awesome, Elsa. Thank you so much. Totally love it. Heilung with Krigsgaldr. The link for this down below for you guys. Go over there and check it out on your own, and you're not going to be disappointed. I loved it. I loved it, Elsa. Thank you so much. Great rabbit hole right here. Totally dig it. Love the history of it. Love that they're keeping this history alive here in the 21st century. I think that's brilliant. So, looking forward to more. Thank you so much, Elsa. See ya.